Okay.
Good. GG's.
Just if there's some sort of delay, just DM me and I'll come back out. But muting and deafening
Sounds
now.
good.
So
Okay,
Good luck.
sounds
Have
good.
fun.
Yeah, good luck. And Dave, you don't need to mute and deafen because we'll be talking.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, you stay. So, Dave, real quick, as the game's getting started, how much duper experience do you have at this point?
I've played 2 times, once several months ago and once just about an hour ago.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's get you a dub.
Yes, please.
So, do you know if you want to play as the dealer, which is like the center player, or if you'd prefer to have a little less pressure and play as one of the corner players?
Probably we'll take it easy this round.
Okay. If
Yeah.
you want to play as a center player, then you're probably going to want to bid probably like once, like you'd hit the plus button. If you just want to kind of hang out and let the fates decide, then you can just hit confirm and bid nothing.
I think you
Got
should
it.
just confirm.
So okay.
That being said,
Wait,
I didn't take into account. No, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That being said, I didn't take into account the fact that Phyzix Teacher is helping you. So maybe
it's best, I think. There's a little too much to think about with the dealer. I think this will be a little bit better.
right.
So, actually, no one bid. That's pretty surprising. So we have no information going into the game as far as like who might have wanted the dealer, which is interesting.
Very interesting.
So everyone's equal stake. That means
Mhm.
basically at the beginning of a ranked game, you can bid extra to try and win that dealer position, and it means you have a little more agency over like the game in general, a little more power, but you're also in the center map, a little more vulnerable, and you have a higher stake than other players. So other players are a little bit incentivized to try and get that stake from you by winning the game instead.
Oh, green wants to stick together. Wow.
Yeah, so those yeah, what are you gonna tell them? Maybe
And purple. Wow, everyone loves me. That's so cool.
yeah, so it turns out that everyone in Duper is really, really friendly until they aren't.
Okay.
So
How do I?
first goal for this game is we're gonna try and make a building. Do you know how to do that?
I think so. Should I be like, yeah?
You can if you want. Generally,
up to
the
you.
messages don't mean a whole lot, but it's up to you. Yeah,
Right.
totally up to you.
Oh, really? Well, I don't want to. Who knows?
Yeah.
Let's not be dishonest. That would be, that'd be wrong.
The chat, I'm definitely gonna leave up to you. That's gonna be your like. You got to decide on how you want to communicate with the other players for sure.
Yeah. So now you want to just drag your 5 infantries onto one of those level 1 tiles to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do
Should
that.
I go?
Yeah,
Doesn't
so
really
do you want
matter.
to go towards green or towards purple?
Well, green already went towards me, so I feel like
That's true.
That's like it's
I
kind of
like
a tit
it.
for tat thing to do. Claim.
Got your
That's
2
it,
gold, nice. Yep. So
Nice.
yeah, so as I said, you do want to try and build a building as soon as possible. Do you remember how to do that?
Well, don't I need like 3 to a flush or something like that?
You need close. You need a straight, a 3 card straight. And to do that, you're gonna want to try and like trade with other players. Do you remember how to trade with other players?
Well, you have to have an adjacent.
Nice, exactly.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and so red just got adjacent with you, and so now you can see their cards. Oh yeah. So if you want to trade with them, just click on it. Yep. And then click the 3, and then click the card you want to trade away.
I mean, I've got.
You're gonna need the 4 and the 5 if you want to make a straight.
Yeah. So I guess 9. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, 9 works.
Maybe. But I give them.
It depends on. Are you trying to make a friendly relationship here, and they'd have to accept the trade too. So you might want to offer them something that they want to, accept. Yeah, true. They do get a gem.
Oh shoot, they just used that up. Use the 3 up before you initiated
Too
the
slow.
play.
Yeah, so it's a little
Sad.
too slow, and it's all right though.
But
We'll have more
it's all right.
opportunities. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Is it? I feel pretty crushed. I feel devastated. I don't know if it is okay.
We'll survive.
I'm having
We'll
kind of a hard-
persevere.
Yeah.
Another tempting option is red does have a king, which you also have a king.
Yeah.
Ooh, and you get a queen. So go ahead and grab that queen. Yep.
Zadar
then-
saying keep the 4 and 5, go for straight flush. Nah, I don't think so. Okay,
Alright,
so
with-
now time to attack. So you use your 4 infantry on. I would go towards the level 1 tile next to the 4 infantries. Yeah, exactly.
right there.
Because then you go towards the center a bit. You have option to go towards purple later on, and also red. If you go the other way, you're kind of not really carving out your territory in early game.
Is this it for
Mhm.
me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I
Yeah,
can,
so-
I can trade for the 8 and the 10. I mean, is that too crazy?
No, not at all. I think it's a good idea if that's what you want to do.
I don't know. Sure. I guess it'll have
Yeah,
to happen.
as I was saying, like the first goal is really to try and get a building, and so sometimes it can be worth, trading away some gems to ensure that.
Okay. All right. Let's just try. So what I'll probably do is try to trade for the queen first, because maybe I'll just be like, and on the second one, he's really gonna want that pair. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Did he do it?
He did it. He accepted it. So you got the 10. So now you got to try and get that 8.
Yeah.
I mean, of course he's gonna want that king. Right? Who wouldn't want a king? Such a good card. Tie. He gets pair.
Right, that's a pretty good deal for him. He also gets a gem
Nice.
from you.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
So
can
now
I
you should-
say pleasure
So
doing
now
business?
when
Can I say that?
you can, yeah, you can just type to him
Very
now.
important. Can
You
I?
can just type. Yeah, because now that
Wow.
you've completed a trade, you have free chat.
Nice.
Wow.
Now you can
Nice.
build that building. So build the building
Yeah.
ASAP on like the tile next to your
I can do that
capital.
right now.
Yeah, you can do that right
You
now.
have to
So
build on a tile. You have to build it on a tile that you already control, and
Right.
I'd recommend putting it, next to your capital. Yeah,
The economist or what?
Produce.
No,
There you
I should
go.
read-
produce.
Should I
Yeah,
get
depends on what you want to do. Yeah, I mean, so like for researcher is going to be more aggressive. Economist is going to be like setting you up well for the later in the game, and plain researcher would allow you to remotely attack like other players like across the map.
Zadar's giving all the wrong. Oh, yeah. So
Oh.
Dave actually went for the. I mean, it's not wrong. It's just a more aggressive play style, I think. But it could also work actually.
What,
Oh, so
what did
you-
I actually end up doing?
That's okay. That's okay. Don't
That's
worry
okay.
about
That's
it.
okay.
Yeah, so let's
Yeah.
just build your building. Yep.
Oh, you haven't built the building. Oh, that's.
Yeah,
I thought
you
you
didn't build it
chose
because
to.
it got interrupted.
I see. So yeah, attack first, and now build the building right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I would suggest the economist to be
want-
safe, but okay, I mean, plane is fine. Oh, yeah, either way. And now upgrade your capital
What did I
to level 2.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah.
I think everyone's
So
gonna
yeah,
plan at this-
Yeah,
grab
get the 2.
your card. Yep. There you go. You're good. You're good.
Some
Nice.
somebody's trading
Purple
with you,
wants to
so
trade
you
with
can
you.
accept that.
Sure.
There's no reason to reject. Yeah,
Nice.
and now you can chat with purple as well.
Wow, he gave me a pair too. No, red has a pair. What am I talking about?
Cool. So, one thing you might want to do, your economist is currently kind of undefended.
Yeah.
If red wanted to, they could like take it. So you might want to put like 1 troop on there to defend it.
Yeah.
So if you click that
Alright.
tile, select a troop, yep, and then produce.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And so that
It's
costs
actually
you 1
between
gold, what you had, but yeah, now it's defended. So purple would have to like actually attack you essentially to take that, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
this
now
is good.
you're. Yeah,
You got your
you're-
level 2 capital, which is
Right.
great because now you've got more gold income each turn. You had to invest 12 gold to do that, but it's definitely worth the investment because now you have a little more defense and a little more income each round.
Mm-hmm.
And
Seems like
you've traded
purple's
some
talking to you
gems
as
to
well.
red.
Have you guys mentioned the red gems that he started with might be important to note to form relationships?
Good point.
We haven't
And,
mentioned
and
it.
every
how
player.
red doesn't know he has that, right? I just want to point that out.
Yeah. Good
interesting.
point. So you ended up starting with 2 of red's gems, which is just a randomly distributed gem thing at the beginning of the game, and red doesn't know that you have those gems. So you don't want to tell red that you have those gems. But it does mean that you're highly incentivized to work with red and try and get them to win, because the payout, you know how the payout structure at the end of the game works?
Well, I get a percentage of red's winning. Like if red wins, then red wins the whole pot, right? And then I would get like.
So kind of. It's like if red wins, they get their stake back, and then all of the remaining pot is distributed based on who holds red's gems. So red still might have some of their own gems and get some more of the pot, and then everyone else who has red's gems gets some of the pot, based on.
And how many starting gems
proportion.
are there?
So red starts with
Hold on.
13.
What should I do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you.
Go ahead.
If I were you, I would want to build a tank using a pair, and to do that, you have a 6, and I see purple has a 6.
Yeah.
So I would want to trade for that, because that's going to allow you to take tiles a little more efficiently than with infantry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You only have 25 seconds, so you're going to want to click your capital. Yep. And then build a tank. Yep. Using that pair.
Yep.
And then go ahead and drag either of your troops onto one of the tier 2 tiles, either next to your capital.
There?
Yep. And so what that does is the tank supports those troops with its 3 strength, but it doesn't. But the tank doesn't die itself, and so you kind of get a little bonus in income by using that tank as a support unit.
Okay.
Nice. So now you've got a pretty good setup. Your economist is probably arriving next round, I think. And that'll give you extra gold income each turn and let you trade with any player on the map. So you don't have to be adjacent to green and orange, and you'll be able to trade with them as well once your economist is done next round.
Now, how many gems does each player get? Oh shit, it's my turn.
Yes. So no. So yeah, each player. So red starts with 13, and every other player starts with 10, with a gem that's randomly distributed, and red has 2 randomly distributed. So you notice that you have 6 left of your own, and that's because you've traded 2 to red and 1 to purple, and 1 of yours was randomly distributed to another player.
Got it. So right now, if red wins, I'm getting 2/13, which is not enough to pay back my buy-in. So I really need more red gems to be happy.
Correct. In order to support red's win, you're going to want to try and get more gems from them. And you can tell them that.
Oh, okay.
Like if you click on the red in the top left, you can be like, yo, buddy, hand over your gems, you know?
Yeah.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. The diplomacy's coming in. The skills are coming out.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, it's me. I'm not at all asking simple questions and then doing whatever you say.
It is you. No, it's been all you so far.
It's all me. Purple. Do I think I'm pretty? Huh. I think the color is pretty. So, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's
relations. Oh boy, wait.
Yeah. What happened?
Well, no, I'm just seeing now that I have more people to trade with.
Yeah.
So the economist
came online at the beginning of the round. Yep. So now you can trade with anybody.
Wow. But then presumably there's no real reason for me to do that right now.
Yeah. Right now, you would just be trading out your 1 card for one of theirs, so you wouldn't really be accomplishing too much unless you wanted to give away your gems. Yeah.
Also, one thing to
so
note.
your turn's about to come up.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, notice right now you're not defending your border with red and purple. It's okay right now, but just know when the barbarian NPC tiles run out, you'll have to start defending up your capital, your tiles a bit, because right now you don't have like that many gems from
Yeah.
purple and.
What should I do, by the way?
You should just place like 1 infantry on each tile at the frontier. That should be enough, because they can't see how many there are. They can only see that it's defended.
Just right.
Yeah,
Should
just
I be
one.
attacking right now? This.
No.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to attack this turn. Yeah. So you could either take. You have 2 tiles you could take, right? Either one. It's up to you which one you want to take. But make sure that you do the same with.
Or I just use the tank.
So you're gonna do the same thing you did last time, how you used a troop supported by a tank. So right now it's being supported because it's adjacent. So if you just drag from the economist onto the 2 tile, you'll see that it'll say 4 power. Yeah. And then that way, only the 1 infantry dies and the tank stays alive.
And make sure to place another. Make sure to place another infantry. Yeah, because it died. Okay. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, you're doing fine. Looks like you're not being killed anytime soon.
Well, hopefully.
What did Red end up saying? It's free and give it to you. Did they end up giving you gems or no? They didn't.
No, he still only has 2 gems.
Okay, so you might want to, pester them a little bit.
One thing some people say is like, let's say Red told you they want to target green later on. Maybe you can say, oh, like I'll help you take out purple or something. Like strategizing with them also helps.
Well,
building relation.
Got it. I mean, it seems the one people who are engaging with me are green and red, or purple and red. So maybe we should. Maybe that's what like maybe purple and red.
Yeah. Suggest it.
Yeah.
I learned that from watching 5 minutes of your video earlier, Phyzix Teacher.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I sent over a physics lesson.
I gotta make some more of those.
So it looks like red is level 3 already, capital wise.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is still level 2.
So and that's a good point to bring up, because your kind of next goal is probably to try and get capital level 3. It's going to make you the safest.
Okay.
And to do that, this turn, you would need to do an econ conference with your economist, and that's going to require a pair. So if you can figure out a way to get a pair, then you could level up your capital again.
I can get one from green. I don't really. Okay, I haven't been, down with green yet, but fuck it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's up
sometimes
to you in terms of do you think it's worth it or not?
Sometimes being able to chat with a player is an advantage. Sometimes not, but yeah.
Right,
so click the card you want to trade for first. So on the
Try to always give away the higher card. Like take the higher card. So he has a 5J. You can swap for that. You can do something with that.
What happened?
The way you're trading it, he doesn't. But okay, he took it.
Yeah.
All right.
So now click on your economist. Click on your economist. Click prepare econ conference. It's spelled wrong for some reason. Launch econ conference, and now upgrade your capital.
Okay.
Click on your capital, upgrade to level 3.
Very nice.
There we go. Now you got 2 more cards.
You get 2 more cards too.
Oh.
Here we go. And now you have a couple of options. You stored an attack point that turn. You'll notice in the bottom right, you have one stored.
Okay.
So that means you could attack twice next turn if you needed to. Just potentially exciting if you want to do some crazy moves. And then you only have 1 building. If you want access to like a fort or a plane later in the game, you're going to want to try and build a second building. That would require another 3 card straight. So you have 3 cards. You're kind of far from a straight. You could do some pretty aggressive trading if you want to, but it would cost some gems. So it's kind of up to you in terms of, do you want to stick with your economist and maybe like borrow a blueprint from a player later to get access to something like a fort or a plane, or do you want to try and make your own fort and plane?
Yeah, one thing
How
that's...
do we think
Oh,
these
go ahead.
matters? No, go right ahead.
No, I said, yeah, so yeah, physics, what he said, 100% correct. One thing I would also think about is you can potentially get other people to buy your attack point. In that case, you don't have to use them and you get free gems from others. But this requires a bit more diplomacy. It's like, let's say you want to get one from red. It's like, hey, do you want to, thinking about attacking purple or thinking about attacking someone soon? You can borrow my attack point. And they might be like, okay, I'll be down next turn. They'd be like, they'll maybe say, oh, I'm not planning to attack anyone. And you can tell multiple players that, right? Some people, ask red, you can ask purple, you can even ask orange. Oh, seems like red is attacking you.
Attacking me?
They just attacked you
That's
and took a
so
tile,
rude.
They
yeah.
just attacked you. Although they attacked with an infantry, so it's not like anything crazy yet. They don't have a fort or anything.
Wow, this
Yeah, there are no
this is a
forts,
breakdown of diplomatic relations.
This is
Yeah,
a
so-
breakdown for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Time for vengeance.
Brian told me to attack you. I said no. What? Well, that's not
What-
very helpful at all.
What did they
Well,
say at the end? It's kind of blurry here. Oh,
Green
he
told
said
me to attack you. I said no, but control my PC.
Oh, Lamau.
So I wonder, is purple still about you? Is purple still on your side? We might need to incentivize purple with some gems or something, sweeten the deal for them to help you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
In which case, you might want to just trade with them, and get a card that you don't need, and give them a gem.
With the level 3 capital, you actually have the ability to gem swap as well, which is it's a little icon right above the chat box. And so if you want to try and incentivize, like down below, like right above where you type.
The one on the
to the
right,
right
yeah,
of
the
that.
middle one. Yeah, that one.
So if you
So you
click
can just send that.
you'll try and swap a gem with them, and if they accept, you'll get one of purple's and they'll get one of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
And so now
you see,
purple's like, oh, okay. Now purple's a little more incentivized to work with you.
Yeah, although 2 mutual is still pretty low, so I would try to get to 3 or even 4 with purple, if that's the main ally you're developing. And you can ask them to
So I have
reciprocate.
Question: could red have figured out in that attack that blue has 2 of his gems?
All right,
Potentially.
What can I do here?
Yeah.
Oh, what can you do?
What am I doing?
Oh, so accept the trade first.
Well, you can try and take the tile back that red took. Yeah, you can accept that.
Okay.
That's another purple gem. You probably want to attack something because you have 2 attack points, and not attacking here would waste them because you can only store up to
Red's
2.
telling me to attack him, so he says, "Trust me, that guy has 3 more troops." Various.
This is
So
kind
that
of
would be
tricky.
4, 5, 6. So that you need at least 6 strength if they're telling the truth. So you need at least 7 troops to take that tile back. You could also just put all your gold, like all 11 gold, and do that. Although green is also posturing a little bit, but you also have a tank supporting. So if you put like 6 gold there, you should be fine.
I would, yeah.
Launch
Put
econ.
like do it quick, yeah, and then attack.
Yeah, that should be
You're
good.
out of.
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
Yep.
nice.
Okay.
Nice. So you got the tile back.
At this point, you're going to want to defend the rest of your tiles. Like, you don't want green or purple taking your tiles for free, so go ahead and put 1 infantry on all your empty tiles.
Yeah.
Why would he do that, though? And why would he attack me and then let me take it back?
So in
I
my
don't-
view, that means to me that red is probably planning on backstabbing green, but they don't want it to make it obvious. Because they're trying to basically fake a combat interaction with blue in order to make green trust red more. But in reality, they're just kind of making it staged and then planning on attacking green later, probably to recycle the gems that they
meanwhile,
gave to green.
Purple doesn't
Purple
even
helped
know
you.
that for chill.
Yeah, so purple helped you out
Wow.
because you incentivized them with your gems. You guys are now pretty much aligned and you know, a
I mean,
pretty
I have
strong
as many
alliance.
of my own gems as I do purples at this point, so
Yeah.
is that really,
Is that what?
So
is that true?
it's true, but you
Yeah,
would still earn more if you win, because remember the winner gets to take back their stake first before the pot's distributed.
Yep.
So,
Got it.
you know, yeah. But then let's say you have 6 of purple's gems and 1 of your own, then you actually earn more if purple wins.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So orange.
Oh, interesting. That's a good observation by purple because it does seem like orange and red and likely green are allied. So if orange attacks red here, that would be a pretty big upset. But really important thing to take note of is that red has what looks like a fort researcher that's coming online soon, and orange is probably incentivized to try and steal that so they can get the fort from it. It's the building that's like to the top left of red's capital. It's probably coming, if you mouse over it, it's probably a fort researcher that's coming online next round. It's a plane researcher in round 11. Never mind, I was way off. Okay.
Oh, it's a plane
round
researcher.
11's quite a ways away.
Interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, I wonder if orange attacks red, then we're in a pretty good spot. If orange attacks purple, then it's gonna be a little messier.
I'm gonna steal a look in Corvin's screen because he shared.
You might want to offer
interesting.
your attack point to purple as well because you know, they're more your ally at this point than red. And purple might get up to some interesting stuff at some point. So looking at your cards, it's pretty late in the game to build a fort researcher or plane researcher because it won't come online for another 4 rounds, which is, the game might go on for that long. So it's kind of up to you in terms of like, do you think the game's going to go till round 12 and that would be relevant? The other thing you could do with your cards is you could launch another econ conference for another 5 gold, which is definitely strong. So it's kind of up to you if you'd rather have more immediate impact.
It gets you 5 gold.
The econ conference gives you 5 gold. So you'd use your flush. You have a 4, 5, and 8, and you'd use that to launch a second econ conference like you did earlier with the pair.
I would actually go for that because you know, it gives you extra gold, which you can. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and another option is
oh,
you could go
green
for
just
straight
attacked.
flush.
Green just attacked
Oh,
red.
green did. Oh, really? Oh,
took the empty tile. They took the empty tile.
Red's down to 4. Red's down to 5 tiles. That's crazy. Yeah, you just want to try and use your cards at some point over this turn cycle because you can only have 5 cards in hand. You don't want to waste them.
Yeah. Also, you have 2 attack points, so at this point, I would really encourage either purple or green to take your attack point and try to win. I mean, actually, I wouldn't encourage green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple says they need more gold to use it. I don't even know what that means, really.
Oh, they need more gold? That's just an excuse to not do anything.
Well,
usually.
It just means that they're not confident that they can launch an attack against a player with that extra attack point. So, like, if you're using an extra attack point, you generally are, like, taking multiple tiles in the same turn, and that can be pretty costly. So if they don't have enough gold to really support that, then they can't use it.
I don't know what to do. Am I just like hanging out here basically? Oh, an econ conference, you said, right?
Yeah, you could do an econ conference. Yeah, you get another 5 gold. Yep.
But then you do have the extra attack point. I would maybe even attack red,
So
or maybe not.
I would attack green because you
Okay.
don't have any of their gems. So if they win the game, you're not going to get
True.
anything.
I
It's a little late now, so it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I
mean, I didn't
yeah,
want to antagonize them.
Yeah, that's the risk, right? Is like, well, by attacking green, then you antagonize them. So you're just with 9 tiles, green is kind of in the danger zone of winning potentially next turn.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hope and pray that green doesn't win this turn.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous. Didn't even see
Oh,
that.
really?
Because
Well,
let's say they have
it's not-
an extra. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible they could win this turn. They would have to either kill you, orange, or red, because they're gonna only have a maximum of 2 AP this turn, even with buying an AP, because they already have 9 tiles in round 8. So it means they can only go up to 11, and for
Right,
11 to win the
true.
game, you have to kill a capital. So you're just gonna want to be careful. They might attack you and try and kill your capital this turn, though I don't think they'll have enough gold to do that. So you should be fine. I don't think the game's gonna end here.
Buy some more defense or something.
Yeah, you could if you want.
Red attacked again.
Generally, it's tough spending your gold on tiles you're not sure are gonna get attacked, or if you're gonna want to use to attack, because gold's a very valuable resource. Kind of generally want to save it for, like, if you were to attack red's tile next, then you could save it for that. But you could stack troops on like your economist, because that's a tile that green could attack, and that's also a tile you could use to attack from back on red if you wanted to. So that's a pretty safe place to put some troops. But yeah, it's totally up to you in terms of what you think.
I don't know what's at stake here now.
Well, green, I mean, I'd say putting like 4 or 5 down is like a safe bet in terms of it's not going to hurt your plans too much in the future, but it also provide enough defense that green can't take that tile with something like a tank. Let's see, you need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need 2 more to defend against a tank plus a 4, but it's fine.
I just watch out if green does attack you and successfully takes that tile, you'd have to place infantries immediately in your capital. But it also depends, like what tile they or what troop they use to attack. Especially if they if they attack with infantries, you don't have to do anything. If they attack with their super capital, you need to like defend up your capital immediately.
Yeah, actually, just as to practice something. So green just passed. So green just stored an attack point that turn. So that means next turn.
Green passed.
Green passed. They stored an attack point. Yeah.
So you have to attack them at this point.
You need to attack green this turn. I would do it with the tile. I would do it with your economist tile because you already put some troops there, and
more troops there.
I would dump. Probably they have tanks supporting that tile, so you'd probably want to put at least another 12 to be safe.
Whoa.
If this attack isn't successful, you probably lose the game. So you could put more even if you wanted to.
I wouldn't put all though, because
hey, that's a lot.
Yeah, I would not put all, because then if red backstabs you, you have very little to defend. So yeah, 12 is good.
That should be good. Do that and then attack as quick as you can.
Attack, yeah. Okay, that's successful.
Nice. Perfect attack. Nice job.
Yeah, that's good. And remember to defend up your economist building. Like place like 1 to like 2 to 3 maybe. Yeah, just have to be sizable. Yeah. Okay, and now you can end your turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
To get more gold, you can even think about getting another straight for the
You
final.
need to tell purple to attack orange.
Oh,
purple
yeah.
really needs to attack orange. Because orange has 9 tiles. So they have a stored attack point as well. The only problem is that purple might have orange's gems, and we have no way of knowing that really.
Yeah, they haven't attacked each other.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I could try to trade again with orange. I'd be left, or with purple, I'd be left with almost on items. But at this point, does it really matter?
Yeah, your gems have been, or your tiles have been attacked twice now by red, which makes it, that's brutal. Not enough.
Oh.
They tried to attack a tier 3 tile, which automatically has 4 defense, which is pretty tough. And then there was tank supporting as well. So hopefully purple has another attack point they can use to attack one of orange's other tiles.
seems like not.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I still have a point. I'm like, can you take my point?
They should. They should have been able to, because they only had
Yeah.
8 tiles. It's around
They
9.
should've.
They would have taken up to 9 tiles.
Not great news for the alliance here.
Yeah, that's a pretty. It's gonna be hard because green and orange seem pretty likely to be working together. So green's
Especially
probably gonna
because-
sell their attack point to orange.
Yeah. Especially because you have 0 gems from either of them. So you really don't want either of them to win.
That is brutal.
If red wins, at least you won't lose everything, you know?
Yeah, so it's possible here. Red is probably not gonna win now. They've
Right.
had quite a few of their tiles taken too, so they're pretty far behind. Same with you.
Yeah.
And purple just wasting their attack point there is also really hard for them to. I mean, it's not really hard; it's just harder. Okay, yeah. So what's likely to happen here is green's gonna open up tiles, sell an attack point to orange, and orange might just take 3 tiles this turn and win. If they have enough gems for themselves to make it worth it. So we'll see. Seems like red and orange and green are all alliance, so it's possible that orange doesn't have enough of their own gems and doesn't actually just want to attack 3 times this turn to win. Seems like orange is thinking, which means it's not just an easy 3. Oh,
Okay. 2 more tiles needed. Let's see. 25 seconds left. Oh, seems like they're pulling off the attack. Oh, but green's also putting troops down. If I saw
interesting.
correctly.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, actually no.
Oh no, they just.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so if they have one more attack. Oh, shit. I think they're gonna try to attack. Oh, okay, they won.
Oh,
Yeah.
GG.
Wow. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
And you had 0 orange gems. That is unfortunate. Orange only had, as we kind of predicted, orange only had 1 of their own gems, so
Right.
you know, not as much of a payout for them as.
Interesting. It's actually better
red and-
for. Wow, and I was absolute worst performing player. Not bad.
That is unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
It's
Although
kind
you
of
did-
the duper way when you're new. Kind of, you got to go through your proving grounds for a bit. But I mean, you played it well. It's a nice job. Nothing to be ashamed of there. You did your duty. You took green's tiles when you needed to. You did what you could.
So
Nice
who was
attack
who?
on me. I was green. Nice attack on me.
Oh,
If you will not attack, I would win this round.
Yep.
nice.
Nice job.
Yeah. And who was orange?
Orange
Let's
is Sheesh.
Oh, Sheesh is orange. I see. And I'm guessing red is boxing Vic then. GG,
Yeah.
GG. Yeah, Dave, at least, I think the early game was played pretty well. At least you didn't get destroyed, which a lot of new players do. So that part's good. I think what we could have done better is we had 2 players whom we held 0 gems with. That's usually not a good sign. Like typically you want to like alienate at most 1 player and try to like destroy them as quickly as you can or with your allies. And the other players, like I usually do this. I try to hold at least 1 to 2 gems from everyone, so that one I know I'm talking with them, and like I can use two, when they're winning, I'm gonna like send gem swap requests and last minute attempts to get more of their gems. So it's like even if they win, I wouldn't come out losing everything. But then that has its cost. If I win myself, I'm obviously super diluted. So yeah, I don't know. Phyzix, do you have any takes on that?
Who is
Yeah, no, I
purple?
mean-
Who is purple? That's my only question.
Who is purple?
Oh, that was me. Yeah, I was purple, right? Yeah, it was.
Wow, my lifelong friend. That's great.
Yeah, it's all about the friends we made along the way, not about everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Sorry, I interrupted. You're curious.
no. I don't think Dave had that many opportunities, honestly, to get gems from other players this game. He tried to encourage Red to trade. Red was pretty much like, nah. He did what he could to incentivize Purple to like work with him. But yeah, like, sometimes it just seemed like Green and Orange didn't need any of the cards that he had, which is pretty unusual. Like I feel like generally there's a little more trading going on, so it's kind of a little bit of a quiet game in terms of the trading.
I
Sometimes
think
that happens,
Zidar pointed out that two people were holding the straight flush. Someone had 3 cards needed for straight flush, and another person had the 4th one. I forgot.
Oh,
who.
really?
Yeah. So I'm looking at the chat.
I hid the 3 of hearts from Orange. I know that much, and then he rejected
see.
all my trades after that, so I knew it was pretty much done.
So there was some straight flush
interesting.
going on. Gotcha. I didn't even see that. Yeah, wasn't watching.
Yeah.
Oh, let's play.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
tried
but
to
then-
claim that he didn't
yeah.
see it and the timer ran out, even though he rejected it immediately. So I knew he's full of shit.
That's funny.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool. Well, Dave, is there any last minute or like last messages you want to say about your experience playing Duper, games in general, etc. before we end?
That was super fun. I really enjoyed it.
Nice. Come play more. There's
Yeah.
there's real money games now. Almost half. There's Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and now Friday as well. In the mornings, PT, and then casual is open like way more often every day. So you should definitely come play more.
Yeah, as you
Cool.
could probably
I
tell,
will,
like the strategy can get pretty deep. There's like a lot of opportunities for deception and stuff. It gets pretty intense and a lot of fun, especially once you get used to the UI a little bit more in the UX, you can start making actions a little bit quicker. And I mean, the game is really deep and really fun when you really get into it.
Yeah, like I would even say this past game is like a lesser. It's like it's not definitely not the most the game with the most twists. I'll put it that way. There's like a lot of
Yeah.
games where like you just cannot expect the ending and what happened. Yeah.
interesting.
So, yeah.
Cool. Very exciting.
Well, awesome. Yeah, thanks for joining today, and thanks everyone for playing, and hope everyone had fun. We'll end here. See you in next ranked windows Sunday, 7 a.m. Pacific time. Casual is open a lot. So yeah, see you in games, and let's fucking duper.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. See ya.
See
Thanks
ya.
for game. Goodbye.
Bye.